In the world of football, the name Cristiano Ronaldo and confidence go hand in hand. They're almost interchangeable. You might be the best player on the pitch, but if you aren't confident like him, sorry to say, but you'll never truly unlock your full potential. Yes, you'll have bad matches, but that doesn't matter because that's the past. What frustrates me is seeing talented players like you doubt themselves, because I know for a fact that the moment you start believing in yourself, you would play 100 times or even 1,000 times better every single match. So if you want to build that elite level confidence, I'm going to show you the 7 easiest and simplest ways to build your confidence just like Cristiano Ronaldo. But there's one condition. For every point, promise me you'll honestly rate yourself from 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest. Don't just rate for the sake of it, but be real with yourself. And don't worry, I'll guide you throughout the video. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand, and more importantly, what you're truly capable of. So yeah, enough chit-chat, and let's begin the show. "99% of you guys would rather pass the ball to your teammate rather than try to take a shot that has a 90% chance of going in. And that's not because of your goodwill. It's because in your head, you're thinking, what will everybody say if I miss? And right there, you make yourself look tiny. Seriously, tell me, why didn't you shoot the ball in the first place? Yeah, you might sky it to the moon. Yeah, your foot might completely miss the ball. Yeah, someone might laugh, but believe me, that is completely fine. That's okay. Because the moment you muster up the courage to shoot once, the next time becomes easier, and then easier, and then it becomes natural. That's how confidence is built. Even Cristiano Ronaldo misses his shots. Go watch his recent free kicks at Al Nassr. They're not great, everyone knows that. But does he stop? No, because he knows if he connects just one clean knuckleball like his prime days, even if you put 2 goalkeepers there, no one is stopping it. That belief, that madness, that's what separates him. And you guys, you're scared of one miss? I even know some of you, when someone asks for a pass, you'll literally pick up the ball with your hands instead of controlling it with your feet, just because you're scared you might fumble and people will laugh. But does it really matter? Come on, man. You're not playing to impress random people standing outside the pitch. You're playing to become better. And that only happens when you take risks. So next time, don't overthink it. If there's a shot, take it. And when you step onto the pitch, walk like you own it. Now, as you promised me before, rate yourself. How often do you take risky shots without caring what others think? Rate yourself a 5 if you do it all the time. And if you're not a 5, rate yourself anywhere between 1 to 4 depending on what you think, and keep your score in mind. I'm not sure if you know this, but at higher levels of football, teams don't just show up and play, they prepare differently for every single opponent every single week. And if you still think you can play the exact same way against every team, using the same tricks, same tactics, same mindset, then I'm sorry to say, but sooner or later, you're going to get exposed. Because football doesn't work like that. Your performance on the pitch is actually a byproduct of your confidence, and your confidence is heavily built on how well prepared you are. When you prepare for a specific team, you are not just doing physical training, you are pre-training your brain. You already start visualizing situations before they even happen. You begin to understand how that team presses, which player panics under pressure, where the gaps are, which defender is slow, which goalkeeper struggles in certain situations. So when you step onto the pitch, it doesn't feel like you're reacting blindly anymore. It feels like you've already seen all of this before. And when things feel familiar, you don't hesitate. You don't panic. You play freely. And when you play freely, your performance naturally improves, and that directly boosts your confidence without you even realizing it. This is something that is extremely common at higher levels. Players don't just rely on talent, they rely on awareness. Ronaldo, for example, doesn't randomly walk into matches and hope things go his way. He studies his opponents. He knows which team is weak against aerial balls, which fullback lacks pace, which goalkeeper struggles with long shots, and he adjusts his game accordingly. That's exactly why you see him stepping up in big moments again and again, because mentally, he is already prepared for those situations. So if you want to build real confidence, don't just train your body, train your mind. Because once you know what's coming, you stop fearing it, and when fear disappears, confidence automatically takes over. Now rate yourself again from 1 to 5 on how often you sit alone and prepare for the game ahead beforehand. I know doing this might get your coach angry, but hey, you win some, you lose some, right? Look, sticking to your coach's 1-2s, simple passes, safe football, yeah, it works, I'm not denying that, but sometimes it slowly drains your real potential, and you won't even realize it. You'll become average. And the worst part, you won't even know what you were actually made for. Maybe you've been playing safe passes your whole life, but you were actually meant to be a defender, or a winger, or someone who takes on players, but you never explored it. Tell me something. How would Ronaldo feel if you put him at center back? Does that make any sense? Exactly. You can't feel confident in a role you don't enjoy. It's impossible. Confidence comes when you express yourself. So next time you get even a little bit of freedom on the pitch, try something different. If you like dribbling, dribble more. If you don't know how to dribble, click here, and yeah, for your convenience, I'll put the link in the description as well. But the point is, explore. Yes, you might lose the ball. Yes, your coach might shout at you, but so what? At least you're trying to discover your game. And once you find your style, confidence won't be something you chase, it'll become part of you. I believe you are genuinely rating yourself after every point, because by the end of this video, you'll be commenting your final score below. And don't worry, I'll tell you why later. This one is different, and honestly, this might be the most powerful one out of all. But there's a small problem. I don't know how you will do it, because this depends on your strength as a player. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a moment where two defenders come to mark you together? Like one guy isn't enough, so they call backup? If not, you're missing something huge, because the first time this happened to me, I'm telling you, I felt unstoppable. My confidence went through the roof. Why? Because if the opponent needs more than one player to stop you, you're doing something right. That's respect. That's fear. That's dominance. And this applies everywhere. If you're a defender and attackers need support just to get past you, same thing. So your goal should be simple. Make the opponent adjust because of you. Make them uncomfortable. Make them think, we need to double this guy. And when that happens, you feel it. You feel that boost, that energy, that confidence. And once you experience that feeling once, you'll chase it every single game. I can't tell you exactly how to reach that point, but I can tell you this. Find your strength and make it so dangerous that the opponent has no choice but to respect it. Football is not just one big game where everything happens at once. It's actually made up of many small battles happening throughout the match. And instead of trying to dominate everything in one go, a much smarter way to build confidence is by focusing on winning those small battles one by one. That's where the idea of a to-do list comes in. Before every match, whether it's training or an actual game, create a small list in your mind. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be something simple, like completing 2 good through balls, winning a couple of tackles, making one smart run, or even pulling off a single nutmeg. Think of these as your side quests. But at the same time, understand this very clearly. Your team always comes first. You should never try to complete your personal goals at the cost of your team's performance. This is not about being selfish, it's about being intentional. Start small. Don't go into your first match thinking you're going to score a hat trick or dominate every aspect of the game. That's unrealistic and will only frustrate you. Instead, focus on completing just one thing from your list. And when you do complete it, you'll feel a small sense of achievement. It might not seem like a big deal, but that small win does something important. It boosts your confidence. Then in the next match, you aim for 2 things, then 3. And slowly, over time, these side quests stop feeling like challenges and start becoming part of your normal game. That's when your level starts to rise. That's when your playstyle becomes more controlled, more effective, and more confident. So don't just step onto the pitch and play randomly. Play with purpose, play with small goals, and let those small wins build you into a confident player. And yeah, don't forget to rate yourself from 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest, on how often do you do side quests. I've already talked about this in one of my earlier videos, but this is something that needs to be repeated again and again because most players still don't get it. If not you, then who is supposed to believe in you? Think about it. Before a match even starts, when players walk out onto the pitch, you can already spot the difference in mentality. Usually, the best player on the team tends to be at the end of the line. And yeah, it looks cool, but it's not just about looking cool. It's about what that position represents. It represents confidence. It represents belief. It represents the mindset that I'm going to make a difference today. And you don't just get that position for no reason. You earn it. Look at Ronaldo throughout his career, whether it's Manchester United, Real Madrid, or Juventus. He carries himself with that belief every single time he steps onto the pitch. It's visible even before he touches the ball. He doesn't wait for the game to tell him he's good. He decides it himself. And that's where most of you are going wrong. You step onto the pitch already doubting yourself. You're thinking about mistakes before even making them. You're worried about what others will think instead of focusing on what you can do. How do you expect to perform at your best like that? There's a difference between having doubts and completely ignoring your own ability. Doubts are normal. Every player has them. But when you stop believing in yourself entirely, that's when your performance drops. You need to build that inner belief. When you step onto the pitch, you have to carry this mindset that you are the best player out there. Not in an arrogant way, not in a disrespectful way, but in a way that gives you confidence in your actions. Because when you truly believe that, it changes everything. Your movement becomes sharper, your decisions become quicker, your body language becomes stronger. And that is exactly how you build confidence like Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, comment below your final score and check where you stand. If you've scored between 25 to 30, believe me, the only thing stopping you from achieving that Ronaldo-level confidence is yourself. If you've scored anywhere between 17 to 24, even you know that you need to improve, start taking responsibility and begin doing things the right way. With time, you'll reach that elite level of confidence, and you're just a little behind from reaching your true potential. And finally, if you've scored anything less than 17, start questioning everything you're doing. And do you know why I'm saying this? Because of the 7th point that I already know most of you will watch this video, feel motivated for one day, and then go back to normal. And that's why nothing changes. This doesn't work like that. You have to actually do these things. Make the to-do list. Take the risky shots even if it means embarrassment. Try new things. Prepare before matches. Believe in yourself. Because if you're not even willing to do that, how do you expect to play like Ronaldo? Ronaldo is not normal. You don't become Ronaldo in one day. You start by thinking like players of his level, and then you commit to it. And yeah, I expect all of you to have commented your score below, because when you do that, you'll see players just like you, maybe from different countries, even from different continents and different ages, but going through the same struggle. And if you think you're too far behind, you're wrong. The comments section itself proves it. There are players at 10, 13, 20, all trying to improve, just like you. So stop overthinking, make the decision, fix your mistakes, build your confidence, and start conquering football, just like you promised yourself when you first touched the ball. So yeah, those were the 7 easiest and simplest ways to build your confidence just like Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you still haven't commented your final score, you're just holding yourself back and taking a loss for no reason. Like and subscribe to False 10. And if you want to watch even better videos, these 2 videos might be a good watch. See you in the next one.